Tell me something.
Truman, did you know that the Eagles are absolutely cooked?
Dahm. That's true. Welcome everybody back to another episode of Dahm. That's true. Of course, I'm your host with the most, Truman Steam Machine Steen. As always, I'm joined by the bomb,
Kaboom.
Owen Dahm. Of course, we are here to flub up the intro on the playoff.
Yep.
Episode.
Well, we?
I guess.
Yeah.
Welcome everybody back in. Of course, we're here to talk Chiefs playoff kickoff. Chiefs Dolphins.
Yep.
Arrowhead. 7 p.m. Arrowhead time.
0 degrees.
0 degrees.
Pure,
negative 10 wind
pure
chill.
passion.
I will be downtown with my friends who don't know ball.
You're joking.
You haven't been reading the Twitter group?
Truman, you're joking me.
No. I hate to tell you this.
Oh my gosh, we're gonna fucking lose.
Legitimately. So Tina's work holiday party is at 7 p.m.
That's right. You told me
It's
that.
at 6 p.m. on Saturday. When she told me that, I was like, okay, well, there's just one time the game can't be at. And it's exactly at that time.
Just don't go.
Oh, yeah?
Well, no, Truman, the game's at 7.
How long do you think a work holiday party lasts?
45 minutes.
Maybe if it's over, like, quick. Like, I won't rush her out
This
of there. But maybe
motherfucker,
we
bro.
catch, like, the fourth quarter.
I swear, dude.
Maybe we catch it at peas.
You're gonna fucking lose us the damn game. I can't believe you would do this.
It's all right, Owen. Hey,
It's not.
Before we talk about the Chiefs playoff matchup, there was a game this weekend. We watched it.
Mm-hmm.
It was
The longest game I've ever watched.
it was like you looked up from like you look at the clock and you're like, how
How are
they
we still
add
in the
time?
first half?
You're like, are we playing soccer? Are they adding time, bro?
I remember that we had a commercial break, and I went to use the bathroom. I come back, and I'm like, wait, that says 7 minutes left in the second quarter. I was like, what?
Dude, it was long game.
Lots of punts.
There's not a ton to take away. I will say one thing I took away. Stop me if I'm wrong. Blaine Gabbert is dog shit.
Terrible.
Absolutely awful.
My goodness.
I'm becoming madder and madder that they let Shane Buechele walk.
Literally, I was talking with that exact thing with my hairdresser today. She was like, he's fucking trash. And I was like, yeah. And she also said the same thing about Shane Buechele. And I was like, you know what? My best friend would agree.
Neither were great, but there's no way you watched the preseason and you were like, you know what? Shane Buechele was worse. That blows my mind.
I think you just go for the and wouldn't Shane Buechele have been cheaper? Doesn't Blaine Gabbert get like the $20 billion year veteran minimum or some shit?
Yeah, I think he definitely makes more than Shane Buechele, which is just crazy.
Yeah, I don't know.
And it was also like a 2-year deal. I think it's just one of those where they sign the deal and they're like, well, we already committed.
Yeah, it's probably like, well, he's got NFL starting experience. He's got more pro experience. We need a.
And he prefers that. He prefers
the Chad Henne type.
Loves a Chad Henne type.
Gabbert, anything is probably not possible.
Legitimately, my one takeaway, you can look at my notes here, is Blaine Gabbert is dog shit. That was my only takeaway. Did you have any other takeaways?
Your GOAT had a good game.
McCole Hardman, legitimate option? No, but something.
Could be the fifth option.
How are you ranking options? Sorry, for the audio
Travis Kelce.
For the audio viewers, I'm trying to count
Travis Kelce.
Travis what?
Travis Kelce.
There you go. Travis
Kelce. Travis Kelce. Rasheed Rice. Well, because I was trying to say Rasheed Rice and Travis Kelce at the same time. Travis Kelce. Travis Kelce. Rasheed Rice. Unfortunately, MVS is in the 3 spot, even though we don't want him to be. Then Justin Watson's in the 4 spot, even if we don't want him to be, which means that McCole Hardman will be taking the 5th spot.
Justin Watson in the 3rd spot, McCole Hardman in the 4th spot. You got me doing it now. Jesus Christ. Holy shit.
Truman, as much as you want it to be, MVS is going to get the second most amount of wide receiver snaps.
I know. But what if it was in McCole Hardman instead? Would you sacrifice that?
Yes, of course.
I know you're a McCole Hardman hater, certified. You're a certified McCole Hardman hater.
Holy cow, dude. This dude in our chat is offering us promotion of our channel, viewers, followers, views, chatbots, etc. The price is lower than any competitor.
Dude, holy shit.
Oh my gosh, dude.
I'm going to act on this actually immediately. I'm going to ban this guy. All right, sorry guys. By the way, before we get too far into this, a couple things. One, you guys ever want to watch this live? We do record this live on Twitch.
We do.
We're gonna try to get closer to like 8 p.m. on Mondays. Twitch.tv/Steam Machine. But also, for those supporting us over on the Patreon, what about patreon.com/open disaster? Shout out our patrons over there: Skylar, Aaron, Joe, Dylan, and Mailbox Kansas City, which is opening soon. In the
It's not opening soon.
It's time's relative. It's a flat circle.
Okay.
So we got that going for us. But yeah, I think. Oh, if you're watching on YouTube, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and if you're on Spotify, make sure to leave a rating.
I think you can rate. And
tell us what you think. I think there's a Q&A. There should be like a Q&A. Tell us what you thought about this episode section.
Yeah, I think you can review.
Utilize that. We'll read it in like 3 months. It'll be kind of cool.
In 3 months.
Yeah, McCole Hardman, I think, is helpful.
We'll see. He will absolutely get some snaps in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Yeah, he will absolutely get some snaps. So.
And if Chris Jones plays like he played on Sunday,
he's getting 88 sacks.
Yeah, somebody said he had, I believe it was 12 pressures on 31 like drops.
Yeah, he had like 50%, almost 50% pressure rate.
It was crazy.
Yeah,
so yeah, if he does that, he will continue.
I saw a tweet, Truman, that said the Chiefs just need to sign Chris Jones on a conditional contract, $1.25 million per sack.
I saw that.
Yeah.
I would take that deal. Yeah,
I'll take that deal.
Honestly, I'd give him $2 million per sack. Just let it ride. If he gets 15, pay him 30. I don't care. You know.
No.
All right. Okay. Without further ado, let's get into the Chiefs versus Dolphins preview. Oh, I gotta turn. I gotta click into the PowerPoint if we're gonna do that. I will say.
I see.
That helps. Okay. Chiefs versus Dolphins preview, and I want to do this a little bit different than we've normally done this. Owen, you know what I did today?
What did you do?
Actually,
today?
Not today, but you know what I did yesterday?
What did you do yesterday?
Research.
Wow.
I know you guys.
Wow.
Don't really listen to Dahm. That's true. Expecting research. Yuck. Ew. Yuck. That's what people say. People say about Dahm. That's true. They say, ew.
I'm not sure they say that.
They say that. They're like, dude, what are we supposed to
I'm pretty sure
learn?
they say, oh boy, 6 a.m.
And so I want to do, today we're going to do this. We're going to break this down. It's going to be 3 good signs, 3 good stats to make you feel better about the Chiefs' possibility of winning.
Okay.
3 bad signs. Ew, yuck, ew.
Well, I can already tell you what 2 of the bad signs are.
Yeah, probably because you read the script.
No, not because I read the script, but because it's on the top of my head right now.
Oh.
But I did read the script, so I guess that does help.
And then we'll do 3 things. If the Chiefs will win if these 3 things happen, then the Chiefs will lose if these 3 things happen.
Okay.
Which is probably what you're thinking of.
Yeah, sorry, guys. The Chiefs didn't win enough games for a hot take special today. So.
I know. Kind of upset. Kind of sad.
A little bit upsetting.
All right. 3 good signs. Let's do 3 good signs. All right, Owen.
All right. Hit me.
First stat for you. The Dolphins, and this is a good sign, by the way. The Dolphins averaged 30.67 points per game before the bye week. Since their bye week, they've averaged 26.38 points per game, which is 4 points less. Even better than that. In the last 3 games, they're averaging 18.33.
That's not going to beat Kansas City.
No, that will
18 points will not get you a win.
They better not, at least.
Especially if they're averaging those points against defenses that aren't the best in the league.
Now, I will say,
second best.
Jalen Waddle. Jalen Waddle?
Jalen Waddle, yeah.
I don't know why.
Is he back?
He's been out the last 2 games. So has Raheem Mostert. Allegedly, they're both going to probably take a shot at being healthy this game.
Cool. They're not healthy. That's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, they've been banged up. They haven't practiced. They haven't played since, gosh, that would put them on Christmas. So
yeah, I don't know.
They haven't played since before Christmas.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I still like our odds. It's a banged up team. Or no, it would have been Christmas.
And it's a warm weather team in cold weather.
Yes, I believe it's like the last 7 or 8 the Dolphins haven't won when it's been below 20 degrees or something, and it's supposed to be zero
with
degrees.
negative 19 wind chill.
Negative 19. I'd heard negative 10. Negative 19 is.
That's still crazy.
Yeah, I know the high for the day is 9, and the low for the day is -6 that day.
Maybe it's not the
And it's
worst
a
thing
night
that the
game.
Chiefs are going on the road for playoff games.
Yeah, I'm honestly a little bummed.
But they might go to Buffalo and Baltimore, which are going to be colder.
Does Baltimore? This may be a dumb question. Does Baltimore get snow?
I would assume so. It's north in latitude of us.
Yeah, but it's also on the coast, which just creates weird things.
Yeah, but it's like more rainy over there.
Right, it's more rain.
So it would if it's
like
below,
Seattle. Like Seattle doesn't get a ton of snow; they get a lot of rain.
Sure they do. They get precipitation.
But I don't know if it gets that cold up in Seattle.
It absolutely does get that. How would it be warmer?
The Pacific.
The Pacific is a notoriously cold ocean.
The
Gulf Stream.
Yeah.
The Gulf Stream's in the Gulf.
Wow, but it shoots up. It shoots up
No,
to the
no.
continent.
They get precipitation. They get an assload of snow.
Shut up.
It's just precipitation.
All right, good sign number 2. Patrick Mahomes has only lost the turnover battle 3 times in the playoffs over his 5 years.
And he's won 2 of them.
No, he's 1-2 in those games.
Oh, damn. Are they both to the Patriots? / Tom Brady?
No, actually, 2 of them happened in the same year. You won't be able to guess.
Is it the Super Bowl year?
No, but the Super Bowl they lost was one of them.
Oh, and then the Bengals game probably, yeah.
Yep, and this one's hard to. This
the one that we won the game?
Yeah, and this one was like one that I was like, oh, that makes sense. I remember that.
Is it the Bills?
No, it was the Steelers.
Oh.
Because remember, it was like 0-0.
Yeah, because we had like 3 turnovers or some shit.
Well, and they were like in the second quarter, and like Mahomes, I think, had thrown a red zone interception, and then he got strip sacked, and they ran it back, and we're like, are we really about to fucking lose to the Steelers? And then, like, that happened with like 10 minutes left in the second quarter, and then we were up like 21-7 by halftime.
Yeah, I remember that.
And it was like, oh, okay, never mind. It was like, all right.
Yeah, that was weird. That was such a forgettable playoff game.
Yeah, because
I remember more about
really overhyped. That was the Steelers team that was like 10-0.
Was that the we do not care Steelers?
Yes, I think so. Where he's like, how do you feel that you haven't played any good teams?
That you're, many people are calling you the worst 10-0 team in history. We do not care.
We do not care. Yes. So yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, Patrick Mahomes only lost turnover battle 3 times in the playoffs.
It's pretty cool. Are they
going
to sign Frank Clark before the game? Surely not, right?
No. Frank Clark isn't signed right now. He ain't getting signed. And third,
Friday shock signing.
Third good sign. Against teams that have made the playoffs, Miami is 1-5.
Who'd they beat?
Their only win coming by 2 against the Cowboys.
The fraud boys. Yeah, that is a good sign.
They won 22-20, and then because the Cowboys went down there and scored, and you're like, damn, they're really about to do it. Didn't get the 2-pointer, and then Miami just walked down the field and kicked a field goal in 40 seconds.
Yeah, well, they had Jalen Waddle in that game, so.
That's true. I think they're going to have Jalen Waddle this week.
With a bum ankle, he's going to get tackled, and he's going to resort to his natural state, which is a pile of glass.
We'll see. Speaking of piles of glass, 3 bad signs. Unrelated to pile of glass. I'm not going to.
I mean, are you going to mention Wanya Morris?
What? I am a little worried about Wanya Morris. That was the stupidest.
But he's not a starter.
The fact that he got his head banged up, and you're like, oh my god. And then Jawan Taylor came in there, and you're like, and then he hurt his leg, and you're like, oh.
Yeah, but he came back out. That was just a stinger.
I just not my favorite. He's definitely gonna be limited all week for sure. All right.
Yeah, but whatever.
Let's do the 3 bad signs, Owen.
Okay.
Bad sign number 1. You can believe this one. Chiefs have not won the turnover battle since
week 3.
No. It's better than that.
Oh. Who did we beat convincingly? Since we beat the Raiders convincingly?
It wasn't in that Raiders game.
No, I don't know.
Week 6 against the Denver Broncos.
Oh, God.
In a game that we didn't win convincingly. In a game that if we didn't win that turnover battle by 2.
That game was really annoying.
Yeah, I think we won that I think we won that turnover. No, sorry. We did win that one by 2. We won that one 3-1. Because when we played at Denver, they won 5-1.
And we still had a chance to win.
Yeah. Do you know that? Although this year, I will say the Chiefs have won every game that they've won the turnover battle in. That's 2 games. 2 games for everybody keeping track at home.
Okay, next bad sign. Next bad sign.
Next bad sign. The Chiefs had the 7th highest rate of drives that end in a turnover in the NFL.
That is a bad sign.
7th highest.
Does that include on downs?
I don't think so. And let's be honest, it doesn't matter for the Chiefs. Chiefs aren't going for it on 4th down and not getting it that much anymore.
That's
You
true.
know what? They've oddly, and knock on wood situation here, they've oddly become very good at getting 4th downs in short yardage. After all those complaints, it feels like they focused on it. They took all their.
Well, they just
it's
stopped
like
running.
the SpongeBob moment where they took all the information they had about playing good football and not turning the ball over, and they threw that all away, and then just filled it all with short yardage plays. And so now they can pick up short yardage, but they turn the ball over like 3 times a game.
Well, they just stopped doing the Michael Burton play every single time. And it turns out when you don't do the same play every single time, it works.
I don't know if you've been paying close enough attention. They're still running that play. It's just with Isaiah Pacheco.
Yeah, but they're like, throwing. They've thrown some wrinkles in, and we're going for it on 4th down. I still can't believe they went for it on that 4th down.
Oh, against the Bengals?
No, against the Chargers last week.
Oh, the fake punt?
The fake punt.
Why waste it? Why waste it?
It was open.
It was so dumb. But why waste it?
Well,
I guess it's not going to be
We've run
open
that play
against
before.
everybody.
Yeah, if they guard it, then it won't be open.
I almost wish we wouldn't have put it on film. I guess maybe the goal is that maybe the point is that the Dolphins don't have that going on. You know, listen, I trust Andy Reid and them to know more than I do, which is, you know, shocking. As somebody with a podcast, they trust the NFL head coach to know more than they do. But
oh, yeah, you should start trusting yourself. We could essentially be head coaches.
Yeah.
I mean, I play Madden. Just kidding, I don't play Madden.
Nice. Good joke, man.
That was awesome, I know.
All right. So, yeah, Chiefs had the highest, 7th highest rate of drives that ended in turnover.
That's not
Would
good.
you believe there's 3 playoff teams in front of them that are worse than that?
Can I try to guess them? Do you have them down?
Yep.
It's the Steelers.
Nope. You'd think, but no.
The Niners. Not the Niners. The Jags.
Nope. Jags aren't a playoff team.
Sorry, I meant the Bucks.
Nope. No, it's actually fairly good teams.
The Bills?
Yes. Absolutely believable. That
Yeah.
fucking toddler they've got running around back there. That fucking big-ass toddler.
Large baby, yeah. Okay, so the Bills.
Yep.
The Dolphins?
No. The Bills are 5th, by the way, 5th highest. These other 2 teams are number 2 and number 3.
Are they in the NFC?
No. One is. One AFC, one NFC.
Shit, the Browns?
Yes. Browns are number 2.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
So Bills, Browns, AFC North. And
This will make more sense if you think about it.
the Rams?
If you think about
the Packers?
If you think about the actual worst team in the NFC playoffs right now.
The Rams?
Come on.
The Cowboys?
Who's having the worst time right now?
The Eagles.
The Eagles, yes. The Eagles are 3rd. Shout out Josh. I got
Dude,
bad
he's having a rough time.
Yeah, we've got the overreaction section. He did send me.
Oh
an
yeah,
overreaction. I was like,
dude,
damn,
you should have seen some of.
He
his,
sent it to me. I was like, I'm so sorry. Buddy.
You should have seen some of his retweets the other night. It was bad.
And the third bad sign, Owen, is that Tua turned the ball over, has more yards, a higher touchdown percentage, a higher success percentage, better yards per attempt, better yards per game, and a higher completion percentage than Patrick Mahomes.
Oh my gosh. How is that possible, Truman? We really need to think about that one. How is he doing better? Oh, because his deep threat catches the ball. Oh my gosh. Who could have figured that one out?
I'm just telling you.
Are you telling me that Jalen Waddle and Tyreek Hill are better than Rashee Rice and the janitor from down the street? That's crazy.
Fair enough.
And
do you think they'll boo Tyreek?
They'll boo Tyreek?
Do you think they'll
Yes.
boo Tyreek? Would you boo Tyreek?
Yeah, of course. That's
You'd
fun.
boo Tyreek?
Yeah, it's fun.
I don't know, man.
I
I
would
would give him
boo-
any extra juice. Does
I
that
would
make sense?
boo that women abuser.
Now that he's not here, you know what? He did probably break it. No.
No, I mean I would for like if if I saw Tyreek in public, I'd be like, oh cool, that's Tyreek Hill. But like at the game, come on, he left the team. Why not? It's fun.
Actually, at the game, I wouldn't boo him. If I saw him in public, I'd boo him to his face.
Good call.
He's just eating a Big Mac for sack. Tua got sacked. He's sitting there in Kansas City. He's like, yeah, at least I got my fucking Big Mac to myself. Boo! It's just the sandwich opens
Good call.
up. It's
Good
just
call.
me booing him from there.
Genius. You know what? More players, people should do it in public.
Thank you. I don't boo a lot, but what I do at the games, do.
Nice one, dude.
I flip them off a lot. I noticed.
You do? You're a
I'm
player.
like, And I'm in the I'm in the third. I'm in the upper
way up.
deck. We were in the 12th row upper deck, and I was like,
that's one thing I'm gonna miss.
Anytime the Bengals didn't when they didn't get the fourth down by the goal line, it's like stupid, so stupid. It was flipping them the bird.
That's one thing that I'm gonna miss about Arrowhead when they bulldoze it, is that Arrowhead has like really good sight lines from every seat.
Well, you saw the dude. I saw somebody complaining about it. Beside the point. But I saw somebody. I thought the cat was limping. Sorry, she just stopped on the stairs. She's doing fine, but
doing goober things.
Yeah, but I was like, damn, is the cat hurt? Totally off topic, but the cat did one time was limping, and we took her to the vet, and the vet's like, man, she's just kind of got a weird ACL, with her little baby cat knee, just stretching it out. She's like, nah, this tendon kind of slips off. I was like, my cat tore her ACL. They're like, nah, it's just sprained.
And she's just moving it around. Yeah, that's really
it's
funny.
so funny to just watch somebody just move a cat leg. I don't know why it's so funny, but just because it's so small, you could just snap it with a pinch, and she's just meh. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
That's really funny. But what were you saying about Arrowhead? Or
totally forgot. Just somebody was complaining about it. But part of the tax proposal that they came through with the Royals was that they're looking to renovate Arrowhead, allegedly.
Yeah.
Not bulldoze it and build another one.
I'd be fine with stadium renos.
Yeah, especially because the sales tax in Missouri is already high.
Yeah, but yet your gas prices are lower.
No, but I mean, the point is, they've already had this 3/8 cent.
Large, wow.
They've already had this 3/8 cent addition because they're paying off, I believe it was the streetcar.
Yeah.
Streetcar finishes in 2024, and the Chiefs and the Royals are like, what if we just kept going for a little bit longer? So we've already been paying the sales tax increase.
Yeah.
And Frank White's like, I need a better deal for Jackson County. So stupid.
Frank White is really screwing the Royals.
It's really, yeah, right? I saw people were like, hey, is there any way we can unretire a number? I was like, damn.
Dang. And no matter how, his decisions, he's still a Hall of Famer, but.
All right. Let's get into Chiefs will win if these three things happen.
Okay, I'm ready.
They absolutely will win. I'll do three. Do you want to do three?
No, you go ahead.
All right, yeah, well, all right. My three. Win the turnover battle.
Yep.
If they win the turnover battle, I think anything else can happen. They'll probably
over.
Win. Number two, Tyreek Hill goes for less than 100 yards.
Well, you can go ahead and guarantee that one.
It's only happened 8 times this year.
And one of them was against the Chiefs.
He's 2-6 when he doesn't go for 100 yards. He also hasn't had over 100 yards since December 3rd against Washington. But, again, Jalen Waddle and Raheem Mostert have been out, so your other option has been dealing with injuries.
Who's their tight end?
I have no idea.
It's not Gesicki anymore.
No, it doesn't matter. But, your other option's been hurt, and your running game's been a little non-existent. So,
yeah, well, it's going to continue to be non-existent. So,
yeah. My other one is the Chiefs rush for 100 yards.
Yep.
The Chiefs have done that 7 times this year, and they're 5-2.
Yep. Makes sense.
Can you name the 2 games they lost?
When he rushed for 100 yards?
Yeah.
Raiders?
I don't think so.
It's my and Packers probably.
Packers is one for sure. Yes.
Maybe Bills.
Let me pull it up.
My guess is the Raiders game where Aiden O'Connell threw for 17 yards and some saltine crackers. And then, obviously, the Packers game.
The Eagles game.
The Eagles game, that makes sense.
168. They actually had 168 passing yards and 168 rushing yards.
That is really weird.
That's very interesting. Very interesting.
Wow, we lost a game where he had 300 yards of offense.
330 yards of offense.
That's wow.
That's actually, that's not shocking. It's not a shocking rate of yards.
That's just also, a lot of running yards for us.
Do you know what happened in that game?
Yes.
They lost turnover battle. All right.
Shocking.
And MVS dropped the game winner, to be fair.
That's true.
All right, Chiefs will lose if these three things happen. Owen.
MVS has the most wide receiver snaps.
No, that's not necessarily a given. But they will lose if he has the most targets.
Well, they'll lose if he has the most wide receiver snaps.
Although, Owen, have you considered?
They'll have the most snaps because he's blocking.
No, have you considered playoff MVS?
He's got to get the 600 yards somehow.
Listen.
MVS 200-yard game.
Dude, hear me out.
I'm not hearing you out.
How many yards would MVS have to go for in every game to completely redeem himself? To the point that in the offseason we're like, do you bring back MVS?
Honestly, if he goes for 100 yards each game, I'd forgive him.
But you wouldn't bring him back. How much would it take for you to
No,
bring
if
him
he
back?
went for 100 yards each playoff game, he'd get to like 700 on the season, which is right where we all needed him to be the whole time.
There's no way.
And I'd be like, okay.
No, I think he'd have to have. I think in the playoffs he'd have to have 600 yards total between the 4 games that it would take to get this.
150 yards each game.
Right.
So doable for a stud like MVS.
I want to see because what did he go for in the AFC title game?
I don't know. I mean, last year, obviously.
Yeah.
I think he went for like 80. Because I bet you he probably had 2 mid catches and a deep catch.
116.
Damn. What?
8 targets, 6 receptions, and a touchdown.
Hey, yeah, this weird dropping thing has only been happening this season.
You know, he's actually in 2021 against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. He also had 115.
In the Super Bowl?
No. When he was on the Packers.
Oh.
Hold on. He's played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's played 6 playoff games in his career.
Does he have over...
1/3 of them, he's gone 115 and 116.
Oh, my gosh. Where was this guy the whole season, man? You know what?
It's all right. Oh, and by the way, last year in the playoffs, in the first round, he had 1 catch for 6 yards against the Jags.
I mean, that's huge.
And in the Super Bowl, he had 1 target, 0 receptions, and 0 yards.
Damn.
Which is the MVS we all know and love.
And we won that game somehow.
Because he's the GOAT.
That's why he's the GOAT.
All right, Chiefs will lose.
Legitimately, MVS needs to catch 1 deep ball from me to be like, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Just one.
We are an MVS 70-yard touchdown from us all being like, dude, gotta get the ball to MVS more.
I will tweet it.
Yeah.
I will tweet
Oh,
it.
yeah.
It's like, man, I'm really starting to like this MVS guy. One
where's
deep
this
catch.
guy been all year? It'll be ironic, but I'll definitely also tweet it. It's like, Chiefs bringing back MVS.
1 deep catch. Chiefs real MVP.
All right, Chiefs will lose if these 3 things happen. They lose the turnover battle by 2. That has happened 3 times this year.
Yeah.
The Chiefs' record is actually only 1-2 in those games.
Shocking.
They beat the Jags after they lost the turnover battle by 2. If they rush for under 75 yards.
Yep.
That's happened 5 times this year.
Luckily, the Chiefs set Pacheco down, so he's going to be hungry and angry and ready.
And if Tua throws for 350 yards.
He's not going to throw for 300 yards.
How many times has he done it this year, Owen?
Don't care.
Come on.
I'm assuming 6 times.
No. He's only done it 1 time this year.
Against who? Definitely not us.
Fucking bring it up.
Well, yeah, it's the Broncos. Okay, we don't.
It had to have been the Broncos.
Yeah, we don't even need to look it up.
Yeah.
He's carried off of that one game
checking,
anyway.
I'm checking. Sorry, he's done it. No, sorry, yeah. It actually wasn't the Broncos.
What?
He only had 309 yards that game. They actually, remember, they ran all over him. Like,
that's right.
200 that way.
Mostert had like 2 long
It
touchdowns.
was actually the first game of the season he threw for 466 against the Chargers. They won 36-34.
Yeah, who we found out were bums.
What the fuck was that game?
That's
36-34 for 466 yards. How many interceptions? Only 1 interception?
Yeah, we found out
Did
that
he
the
fumble
Chargers
the
were
ball?
bad.
Oh, he fumbled twice. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's all making sense all of a sudden.
Yeah.
All right. So there you go. So those 3 things. If those 3 things happen, the Chiefs lose the turnover battle by 2, rush for under 75 yards, and
If Tua goes for over 300, if Tua goes for over 300 yards, what am I gonna do? I gotta make a. I'll buy a Dolphins hat and wear it.
Come on. And they win?
No, he's over for 300 yards. It's not happening. He's not throwing for over 300 yards. He threw for like, yeah.
Come on. You smack it loud enough so that the mic can hear you. Let's do it right in front of your mic.
Okay.
Right in front of your mic. Right in front.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. That's the handshake for you guys.
Yeah, it's not happening. I believe he threw for like 160 last time. So
that's fair. All right, and finally, a score prediction. Everybody's been waiting for this.
21-14 Chiefs.
A redo.
Sorry. Yeah, sorry. It's going to have to be a little bit closer. 21-17 Chiefs.
I think you're off. And here's why.
Chiefs 42.
I think you're off, and here's why. The Chiefs have to kick field goals. The Chiefs are going to kick field goals in this game. And that's why.
Yeah, man. I went for 1 touchdown, 3 field goals, and a safety. Sorry, 1 touchdown, 4 field goals, and a safety.
There you go.
Duh.
You got there.
It's right there.
So I'm actually going Chiefs 26, Dolphins 13.
Like 1 touchdown, 6 field goals.
One touchdown for us?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, 4 field goals. 26.
That is good.
26-15. There you go. That'll be my prediction all week. Anybody ask me, it's 26-15.
That is such an ugly score.
Yeah. This is going to be an ugly game.
What if
that's how the Chiefs are going to win these playoff games, is they have to be ugly.
No, man. Chiefs are going to go back to liquid football and just score for fun, of course.
Can you imagine if they score?
If they just fix
it?
If
they put up like 35. If this game's like 35-14.
Yeah, the Ravens would be like, shiver me timbers.
Everybody
They will be shivering in their timbers.
The Bills will just like shit themselves and then lose to the Steelers. Which is the funniest outcome, by the way.
So, by the way, Chris Morlock has already predicted a loss.
Yeah, I saw. Because they said lock it in because they won the division. I feel like everybody's shirt said lock it in, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Don't quote me on that. All right. Real quick. We haven't done this. Actually, we can't call Sawyer. I'm sorry, everybody.
It's too bad.
Maybe we'll call Sawyer after the overreaction section because Sawyer helps teach a ESL class.
Nice.
Until like, it's like 9:15. So, and we're actually recording at a reasonable time at 8 o'clock today, and we're actually moving pretty well. We're staying focused. You guys are all welcome. Look. When we have time and sit down and really think about it, it's pretty nice.
There you go.
All right, Owen. Let's go overreactions. Only got 1 overreaction from Twitter.
Yeah, I saw that. I was a little bit disappointed.
Luckily, I put on Snapchat as well. People gave me them. We've got them. All right.
Good.
So let's start here on Twitter. Michael Frampton. Framps, as he's known in chat, as he's known on the show, friend of the show.
Is he known in real life?
Says it's high time we all admit Jordan Love is just as good / talented as the rest of his draft class, if not better. In parentheses, says that consists of Joe Burrow, Jalen Hurts, Justin Herbert, and Tua. Not as many accolades yet as a couple of them, but could easily get there by next season. All right.
I cannot believe that is not an overreaction.
It is absolutely an overreaction. I'm ready to say, sorry, let me move this along. I'm ready to say that I'm tired of the Jordan Love meat writing. I'm getting strung out by it. I'm just saying, I've seen enough.
He threw for 300 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Well, there's one K-State Packers fan.
Yes.
And I don't know why, but I get pushed all his Packer tweets, and it is driving me up a wall. This is insane. Listen, he played good. He played solid. But he is still not on the level of Joe Burrow, Tua, and Justin Herbert. Guys that have been starting for multiple years. Jalen Hurts, by the way, went to a Super Bowl. Joe Burrow has gone to a Super Bowl. Justin Herbert has gone to a Super Bowl in hypothetical situations.
Tua, in the preseason.
You guys can go after Tua. You guys can have Jordan Love is equal to Tua. There you go. I'm willing to give you that. Justin Herbert, a lot of questions still there. I'm wondering what happens when he doesn't have Brandon Staley coaching him.
I'm going to look something up when you're doing this.
But you can absolutely not come for Joe Burrow or Jalen Hurts. What are we doing? You guys have seen 1 season of Jordan Love, and he was ass for about half of it. Let's all calm down on Jordan Love just a little bit. Listen, you guys have got your quarterback of the future. Again, great job, Packers. You guys did it. I'm very proud of you.
Truman, how many games has Jordan Love gone for over 300 yards this season? Take a guess.
5 games.
No, lower.
Lower?
Yep.
2 games.
Correct.
Really?
Yep. How many times has he thrown for 3 touchdowns or more?
Once.
5 times.
5. Oh, all right.
Do you know how many times he's gone over 3 touchdowns?
Once.
0 times.
0 times. He's thrown 3 touchdowns 5 times and then nothing.
He does not throw interceptions, which is shocking.
Yeah.
3, 4, 5.
It also
8,
helps. This is what, his 3rd season?
13 interceptions this year.
This is his 3rd season, right?
This is his 3rd season.
Yeah.
Technically.
Yeah, good for him.
This is his rookie
He's
year.
developed.
This is his rookie year. You know?
It's absolutely an argument for letting people develop. But, Mahomes and now Jordan Love both taking big steps in their 2nd year, really, But I think, let's all pump the brakes, guys.
He's got 4,100 yards this year.
I had a Patriots fan before the season started that told me that they'd rather have Mac Jones than Lamar Jackson.
That's crazy. What?
And don't forget in the offseason,
Mac Jones,
that Lamar Jackson was allowed to have, they gave him an offer sheet. He was allowed to go look for other offers. And the Carolina Panthers, the Atlanta Falcons, I'm trying to remember who else. There's another team. It was like 3 or 4 teams. They all said, no thanks. We're good. We don't even want to think about signing Lamar Jackson because it's going to cost us 2 draft picks. One of those teams were the Carolina Panthers, by the way, which traded away 2 first-round draft picks and DJ Moore to get Bryce Young.
That's wild.
For the record. And they said, no, we're good. But you're saying throwing over 3 touchdowns is done by everyone each season. I'm not saying that. That's unrealistic for a team that is balanced on offense. Are we calling them balanced? Are we calling the attack of Aaron Jones and A.J. Dillon balanced with Jordan Love now? Is that the question?
Yeah, listen. 1 season of decent Jordan Love on a second to last place schedule.
No, third to last place. They finished behind the Lions.
Right, so second to last place.
No,
third.
Minnesota won the division.
Right, so they're second to last because they were 3rd.
Oh, you said 3rd. Why would you not just say 3rd place in the division?
I don't know. 1 good season from Jordan Love on a 3rd place schedule doesn't really prove much when they're about to play a 1st place schedule next year. Next year is when we'll see.
No, they're still playing a 2nd place schedule next year.
Oh, right, because the Lions won the division.
Right.
Duh.
So, but I think I think they're still going to be fine. I'm just saying, let's just pump the brakes. When Jones is running for over 100 yards each game he plays, yeah, that's balanced. Yeah, but he plays like 3 games. All right. But
I don't know if I'm ready to put. I think he's been good. He has been good. And he's going to conceivably be their quarterback of the future.
Yes, they've absolutely found their quarterback.
But he's not the level of their previous 3 quarterbacks.
The Bears have never had a 4,000-yard passer, and Jordan Love did it. Congrats. You guys are still better than the Bears. It's very funny.
Yeah.
Also, Aaron Jones rushed for 100 yards. How many games, Owen?
2.
3 games this year. Owen, how many games did he play?
7.
How about 12? 12
wow.
games.
Hey, Truman, how many games did Cooper Kupp play this year? Yeah, buddy. Speak $5, buddy. I trust physical therapists, Truman. Yeah. Bitch. Ready for that $5 when we add them all up at the Susan Review episode. Bitch.
Fair enough. All right. So, do we need to respect Jordan Love? Yes, respect Jordan Love.
Yeah, he's not trash.
Do I think he's better than is as good as the quarterbacks in his draft class? No, he's still.
I don't know. Jalen Hurts.
I think he's 4B.
4B.
He's tied Tua. Maybe he's 4A. Maybe he's better than Tua or Jalen Hurts, depending on your opinion.
Yeah. So what do we got? So Burrow, Herbert, Lamar, and then Tua / Love.
Yeah. I'd go Burrow,
Herbert.
It's hard not to put Hurts there, who's also been to a Super Bowl.
I'd probably go Burrow, Lamar, because even though
Lamar's not that draft class, not quite my tempo.
Yes, he is.
Not quite my no.
Oh wait, he's a Baker Mayfield draft class. Sorry.
Yes. Yeah. The Sam Darnold draft class.
Yes.
The Josh Rosen draft class.
Still can't believe Baker ended up being the 2nd best quarterback out of that draft class.
Yep. I guess it's easier for me to make the comparisons because I watch every game when others aren't watching him and how he looks. I've seen the throws. I've seen everybody wants to compare him to Aaron Rodgers at every throw. Listen, he can improvise. He can throw from a lot of different arm angles. I'm just not that sold on him yet. I'm setting accolades aside and saying he's there in terms of maturity, talent, and skill.
We'll see. We'll see how he plays in the playoff.
As we could talk about with Justin Herbert, if you set accolades aside, Justin Herbert's probably a top 3 quarterback in that class, right? Or a top 2, right? If we're putting away all the stats and awards, and we're just saying, well,
on talent,
the eye test, yeah, absolutely, Justin Herbert should be up there. He's got a lot of talent and a lot of skill. And he's been a starting quarterback for 3 years, plenty of maturity.
Yeah.
But you're saying, oh, but let's just do that. But with just Jordan Love, let's ignore all that other stuff.
Listen, we'll see how he plays against a real defense in Dallas.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he can go a long way in my mind if he shows up this week.
Which I've picked him to do, actually.
Did you really?
Yeah.
We'll see when
Cowboys early exit. Truman, the narrative. It's right there.
That's fair. We're busting out the bracket here soon. Okay. All right. Let's continue with the overreactions. This time, man, I'm kicking the fuck out of the mic. I'm so sorry, everybody.
It only matters if you touch the top of it.
That's not true. As somebody who has to listen to us clip the audio.
Okay, sweet. Well,
not true. All right, thank you.
There you go.
All right, let's start here with Kirkland. Kirkland Babin over on Snapchat.
What do you say?
He
what
sent
the
goddamn graphic.
Which one, Truman?
The Super Bowl colors graphic. Listen, it is interesting. I just
want to see that.
Look, you know what? Now that I'm looking at it, it's a bit of a stretch to call this teal. This is a turquoise. As somebody from the Southwest, the Chiefs Eagles Super Bowl, that's a turquoise, which is like a bluish green. So the thing is if the Cowboys would have gone, would we have been saying the same thing?
Yeah,
because it's a bluish green.
That's also not a Niners red on the recent one.
No, it's more of a Chiefs red, I'd say.
So who's the purple team?
And also the red on here is like a purpley red sunset. It's purple red. Everybody's talking about it for Vegas this year. So Ravens Niners, and I'm not there to support you guys.
Yeah.
I think it's silly still, is what I'm saying.
It could end up happening, but once again, the Ravens sat all their starters for the double bye week, which everyone knows is a big no-no.
Yeah. Also, sadly, there's no purple teams in the NFC, so I refuse to believe the hype.
Nope, not going to happen, baby. All red Super Bowl.
All right, let's go to old Ben. Hold on, sorry. He sent me this one a while ago. It was just kind of funny.
The picture of you?
Yeah. Just me hungover after golfing.
I remember that picture.
Ben said it was all scripted. You can't tell me all these storylines happen naturally. That's fair. That's crazy.
Yeah, dude. Storylines never happen, ever.
Stafford's heading to Detroit. Tyreek's heading to KC. McCarthy's against Green Bay. The Texans have to play Deshaun Watson's team. It's all very
Whoa, bro. Whoa. Scriptwriters going crazy.
But this works. This actually works for the Chiefs narrative because the Browns have to go play the Ravens next, right?
And win
because it's Flacco. So the Bills are going to have to play somebody that's either the 3 or 4 seed, and if the Browns are going to the Ravens, then the Browns have to win. So that means the 4 seed's gone, which means the Chiefs have to win, so they play the Bills.
Well, yeah, they have to play the Bills, and then because Mitch Morse a couple years ago went to the Bills, the Chiefs have to win, and then because Kareem Hunt went to the Browns, the Chiefs have to win in the AFC Championship game.
And then when the Chiefs play the Niners...
And then Brock Purdy went to Iowa State, who lost to and beat Felix Anudike-Uzomah, who's on the Chiefs. And then obviously the Chiefs have to...
Anudike-Uzomah revenge game.
Revenge game. Obviously the Chiefs have to win the Super Bowl.
A bada bing, a bada
wow, Scriptwriters really went in deep there.
The scriptwriters are going crazy on this one.
I'm so tired of people saying it's scripted. It's... Tua when he reads the script saying he's gonna get a 3rd concussion.
Oh my god!
Yeah, like come on, guys.
All right,
there's too many moving parts to script a game.
Next one comes from Josh. He said the Eagles are the worst playoff team in contention right now. They are absolute frauds. All the coaches should be fired. Jalen Hurts must be required to work on his deep ball this offseason. His deep ball is ass. I can throw a better deep ball with a torn labrum.
Not an overreaction, unfortunately. About Jalen Hurts throwing deep. He's terrible at throwing deep. He can't do it.
He also said he can't wait to lose to the Bucs.
I don't think they're going to lose the Bucs, but I do think they're going to lose to the next team they play.
Grant, so on the angle that I sent, he said this angle kind of got you looking like a meeper. Looking like Meeper, old Beaker on you guys can't really see it.
You can't really see it.
On from Sesame Street? No, the Muppets.
That doesn't even work.
She'd be upset if she heard me say Sesame Street. Yeah,
It looks like Elmo there.
Yeah,
you can't really see it,
but you understand. Beaker, the me 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 me. Yeah,
from Sesame Street. Yeah,
yeah,
from the Muppets. From the Muppets,
which was kind of funny. And then I said, "Damn, you're not wrong." And then he said, "Chiefs lose to Dolphins." I said, "I don't want it, but I consider it." And I said,
No.
"I refuse to consider it."
I also refuse.
But I'll add it. We talked about it. No.
Any offense based solely on passing will be clamped by the Chiefs. Thank you.
Oh, okay. Next one comes from Sarah. She said the Golden Globes Barbie joke was vile. Have you heard this joke?
No, is it bad?
Bro, you got to listen. I haven't heard anybody bomb in this bad in a while.
Oh, this is the joke that Ryan Gosling was like, "What the fuck?" Right? I saw people talking about the Ryan Gosling reaction.
There's two jokes. There's one Taylor Swift joke, and then there was one.
Okay, that's what Taylor Swift was apparently mad about.
Yeah, there was one like that. Hold on.
Who's hosting?
Roy, Joe Coy. There you go.
No idea who that is.
All right, here you go. Here you go. Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay.
Oppenheimer is based on a 721-page Pulitzer Prize-winning book about the Manhattan Project. And Barbie is on a plastic doll with big boobies.
Nice.
Bro, you can on the recording, I don't know if you guys could hear it. There's like no laughter. There's like a little bit of laughter, and you can hear it when they fucking cranked up the crowd noise, so it sounded so like you can hear it. Like I'll play it for you.
Watch Barbie. I loved it.
You can. I don't know if you can hear him.
Go back.
Plastic doll with big boobies.
Dude, yes, you can.
They definitely hit that slider. They're like, oh, turn it up.
Wow, that's bad.
Here, let me play the Taylor Swift joke for you too. Both these, man.
But Barbie's boobs
I
aren't really
haven't
that big
seen
either.
somebody bomb like this in a hot minute, dude. All right, here we go.
Who the hell is that? I don't even know who that is.
Joe Coy
I don't even know who that is.
is a comedian, but apparently he just bombed like all night. Like nobody loved his jokes. Here you go.
As you know, we came on after a football doubleheader. The big difference between the Golden Globes and the NFL, on the Golden Globes, we have fewer camera shots of Taylor Swift. I swear. There's just more to go to.
That's actually kind of funny.
It's fine. It's a fine joke. But Taylor Swift's like there, and they like cut to her, and she's just like,
yeah, I saw the picture.
Straight-faced, like,
I saw all the Swifties are like, "Oh my gosh, she was so mad, but so well poised." Blah 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 blah.
As the girlies say, nope. I'm not even gonna say it. Actually, nope. Never mind. I'm gonna.
don't even go there.
Nope. Not even worth it. Nope. All right.
Actually, you should go there. At Swifties, all get on us. All listen to the joke.
No. That's
So,
all right.
Going big content.
Michigan up 2010. By the way.
Yeah, they were up 17-10 at half.
I think they just kicked a field goal. So
Yes.
yeah, Sarah said, listen to that, and thank you, Sarah. That was painful.
That was bad. Big boobies. Nice one, man.
Curtis again said there's a possibility of the NFL rigging the Chiefs-Dolphins matchup because they fucked up and didn't give Tyreek the Arrowhead homecoming during the regular season.
What do you mean rigging it? Like sending Tyreek to KC?
The old scriptwriters, you know.
Oh, yeah. Because the Chiefs have been so scripted. NFL's golden boy losing 6 games was totally in the script.
It's all for the come up.
Yeah, I'm
all for the come up.
I'm sure it is.
All right. True to Browning's word, he's indeed a top 32 quarterback in the league, and I say he will still be after the NFL draft happens. Jake Browning.
No.
I think
He's the new Ryan Fitzpatrick. Someone's going to sign him and eat crow.
Yeah, he could be a Matt Castle type where he goes and is fine somewhere. No way he's starting next year. He should absolutely just stay a backup. But he might go somewhere where there's a young quarterback and go and like compete with them. That's
the Tennessee Titans.
Ooh. I don't think so. Whoever Washington gets.
Yeah.
Bengals should not trade Browning unless offered a first or second round pick. Jesus
first or
Christ.
second round?
You guys
Holy
think
shit.
everybody's worth a fucking first or
The
second round pick?
overreaction is crazy.
The Bengals want an extra first or second round pick so bad, dude.
Wait, have you heard other trade rumors from Bengals
because
fans?
they keep talking about T. Higgins.
Oh,
we're
first
gonna
or
trade-
second?
We're going to sign and trade. Somebody pointed this out. Do you know how many sign and trades have happened in the last, 3 years?
Like 4.
Three sign and trades have happened.
How many of them were first round?
Since Orlando Brown Jr., after the Orlando Brown Jr. sign and trade to the Chiefs, there's been 3.
That's great.
And that was like 4 years ago.
Yeah, you're not getting a first for T. Higgins. Stop. You're max getting a 3.
Yep. T. Higgins did not perform well enough for a long-term deal to be deserved, but enough to be tagged to either see what he goes for via trade or keep him for the year. Bro.
You can't afford him, man.
Also, the franchise tag, again, and this is also a concept that people struggle with. The franchise tag is for players who would make top 5 money, because it doesn't make sense if your wide receiver was going to make 4 years at $80 million. It doesn't make sense to franchise tag him, where his deal is now worth $26 million for this year.
Yeah,
that doesn't make sense. Messi plays more minutes in Arrowhead this year than Jalen Daniels. I've seen that.
Damn.
Are they playing? Oh, because KU's playing all their home games at Arrowhead.
KU is? Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, because they're renovating the stadium.
Yeah.
That is funny. Not an overreaction. Overreaction on T. Higgins not performing well enough. Let him walk. He's going to go get a deal. You guys should feel, I guess, good about him going to get a deal.
Oh, he's going to become a Chief.
My allergies getting kicked up, so my eye is itchy.
My allergies would get kicked up, too, if I knew T. Higgins was going to be a Chief and I'm a Bengals fan.
3 years, $60 million. T. Higgins, who says no?
For the Chiefs?
Yeah.
Congratulations, T. Higgins, you or a Kansas City Chief.
I saw somebody said his deal might be 3 years, 54, and I was like,
I wouldn't be shocked.
I was like, he's a fucking Chief, dude. Listen, if it's anything less than $25 million per year, I'd be all over him.
Rashee Rice and T. Higgins, oh, that's cooking. That's cooking right there.
But considering that you've got a $55 million and you're gonna have a $30 million wide receiver also. There's no way you can sign him.
I'm so excited for Jamar Chase to chase the money. There's no way that guy's a team first guy, judging from the way he talks all the time about himself.
So I saw there was a buzz, there's a buzzword article where he was like, I'm gonna take as much as I can and we'll see how much is left. But then there was another quote of him being like, oh, I hope everybody gets great deals.
Yeah, the most money.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna try to get the Bengals for as much as possible.
There you go. Trevor Lawrence is not a top 10 quarterback.
Let's pump the brakes. He's been hurt the whole year.
Yeah.
When he's not hurt, he plays well. When he's hurt, he doesn't play well.
What he's not is a top 5 quarterback.
No, he's
People
not.
tried to say he's a top 5 quarterback. That was wrong.
No, but he's a top 10. He
could be number 10.
He's a good NFL starter when not injured.
Tua proved he's also not a top 10 quarterback.
Also not true.
I think they're both in the 7 to 10 range. I think they're both probably top 10, but they're probably not top 5.
Yeah, they're probably, 8, 9, 10 area.
Yeah. They're not gonna. Neither of them are gonna win a Super Bowl this year.
Nope.
I'll tell you that much.
That's for sure.
Bills making the 2 seed was Kansas City's nightmare scenario for the playoffs. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Especially the way it came down.
Well,
because the Bills could have been out of the playoffs.
But now,
I guess they were in the playoffs no matter what. There was going to be. We could have had the Steelers in Kansas City, and that would have been our.
Well, we're going to have the Steelers in Kansas City, Truman,
for the AFC Championship game.
Because the Texans are going to beat the Browns, and the Steelers are going to beat the Bills.
Then we play the Texans at home.
The Steelers are the 6th seed, right?
Yeah, they would play the
Ravens. That means the Texans are the 7th seed.
No, the Texans are the 4 seed.
Who's the 7th seed?
The Steelers. Sorry, the Steelers are the 7th seed. The Dolphins are the 6th seed.
Oh, shit. Never mind. The
seed.
Pittsburgh Steelers are going for it all. Have you seen that guy?
Yes, I have seen that guy.
Why are people saying the Baltimore Ravens are going to beat the Pittsburgh Steelers?
Yes. But I did want to see the Bills be the 7 seed.
Yes, that would have been so much better.
That would have been better.
Actually, I think
they would have beat the Dolphins.
Truman, I want to see Miami win and Jacksonville win, so they missed the playoffs.
Yeah, right. Jacksonville.
We were so close.
Choked it away.
Close.
Jacksonville choked it away. And also Miami choked it away. Miami had control, and then they allowed a fucking punt return.
Yeah.
And then fell apart.
I still think the Buffalo Bills are just the most coin flip team in the NFL, though. You never know what you're getting from them.
Absolutely. Josh Allen had 2 terrible he had 2 terrible interceptions that were in the end zone. One was a red zone, which somehow was his first red zone turnover of the year, which is shocking.
Well, they haven't been in the red zone very much.
The other one was just a heave-it-up arm punt. Me and my dad were joking about it. It was 4th down. It was also 4th and 2, and Josh Allen dropped back and fucking heaved that ball. and the guy caught it in the end zone. The defender caught it in the end zone. The team was at the 35.
Yeah.
He hooked that ball down there, and the guy on fourth down, and the guy caught it.
Why are you catching it?
Which means that essentially, they gained. There was like a 15-yard punt.
Dude, these defenders, man.
Never seen an arm punch.
Dude, that's one thing that if I'm a defensive backs coach, I'm tearing my hair out. I'm so tired of defenders picking it off in the end zone.
Have any
Just
amount of
fucking pretend to catch it and then quote drop it.
just so dumb, so dumb.
And then if you think you did enough to catch it, fucking fall on it. It's that easy.
Ravens made a mistake resting their players for what's going to be 3 calendar weeks. Absolutely.
Yes, absolutely.
We're fully on this train. I mean, I can't believe you've done this before, and you did it again. I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Fuck the NFL and the only on Peacock bullshit. Yes,
Yeah, that's not an overreaction.
Yeah, they are fucking. Well, they're fucking everybody else. In Kansas City, we still get it on like 41, so
yeah,
it's not that bad. But they are fucking everybody. I will say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, the issue is like
just go to a bar, guys. Come on.
the issue is everybody's gonna watch it, but what would really teach them a lesson is nobody watches it. But it's fucking NFL playoffs, and they know that they have us by the balls, and we're gonna watch it.
If you want to stick it to them, just go to a bar.
Packers have proved they are here to stay for the rest of the decade, making Bears fans everywhere cry themselves to sleep. It is the Bears' worst nightmare that Jordan Love is actually going to be okay.
Yeah, but we still haven't seen Justin Fields with an offensive line of non-toddlers.
It really sucks. You're not going to see Justin Fields ever with a good offensive line again.
Yeah, the Bears
he's
are
going to be he's going to be traded away, which just feels dumb.
He's still talented.
Yeah,
but I mean, like you see the flash plays from Justin Fields, but he's still making like the rookie bad decisions when he's not a rookie anymore.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
His final take, or third to last take, is that this has been the most boring Black Monday ever.
Yeah, true. But Truman, I have a question for you real quick.
Yeah.
Justin Fields and Bill Belichick to the Falcons.
I saw that. I saw people saying that.
That's not ridiculous.
That's fine.
What about our worst nightmare and Bill Belichick to the Chargers?
Also not our worst nightmare, I don't think. But
I think so.
It would suck, but
playing Bill Belichick 2 to 3 times a year?
I don't think he's adjusted to the game. I think it's like Urban Meyer getting signed to a college football team now. I think it would be a disaster.
Yeah, you think he's getting left in the past?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Dabo's a great example too. Somebody that hasn't been able to adjust to the transfer portal.
That's true.
A wild card team will make the Super Bowl, says Chase.
So that's
Rams.
Well, what's a wild card team now? This 6 teams? 6 teams that aren't the 1 seed now?
Yeah. No, there's no. There's 3 teams from each conference. 6 teams total.
Oh, so you're saying the bottom 3 seeds?
Yeah, Steelers, Dolphins,
No.
Browns.
No.
I don't think it happens in the AFC. No. Maybe the Browns.
The Browns still are quarterbacked by Joe Flacco.
I think here's the thing. It's one of those things. It's a lot like the NCAA tournament. There's always a game that everybody agrees they're like, well, this is the upset. And that game always doesn't happen in an upset because we've all agreed on that. We've all agreed like, oh, well, the Browns are probably going to beat them.
Well, the thing about
Texans,
tournament
right?
structure like this is that in order for underdogs to go all the way, all their players need to overperform for every game. And if all of them aren't overperforming, the team that has more talent that performs in an average way is going to win. Right. That is how UConn just won the national championship. They were on average better than all of the other teams, and they were just slightly above their own production the whole time.
Well, and the bracket also helps. The bracket structure helps underdogs. The playoff structure that the NFL uses with reseeding
does not
hurts underdogs. So even for the record, let's go with the Browns, right? The Browns, if they're going to make the Super Bowl, will have to beat. They'll have to beat the Texans
with a really hot starting quarterback,
and then they will either have to beat the Ravens, the Bills, or the Chiefs.
Yep.
And then again, they'll have to beat either the Ravens, the Bills, or the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Got to beat 2 out of those 3.
Don't know if that's happening, folks.
I don't love that.
I would love to see them face the Ravens again, though.
I think the Browns, and I think the flip side about the Browns, and I want to look this up before I just spew this. For once in my life, I'm looking something up before I spew.
Holy shit. It's getting intense.
Yeah, that's about what I thought. So everybody's high on the Browns because they've gotten hot late, right? But let's look at what they've done, right?
I'm ready. Let's look.
Okay, so the Bills, week 8, were 4-3.
Okay.
They just lost to the Seattle Seahawks.
The Bills?
Yes.
Okay.
They then they beat the Arizona Cardinals.
The Browns did.
Yes.
Okay.
Terrible team. They did win at Baltimore, 33-31.
Impressive.
Division game, though. I'll chalk it up to a division game.
Still impressive.
The following game, they beat the Steelers, 13-10.
Not
won
impressive.
by 3.
Not impressive.
No. They then lost to the Broncos
Terrible.
by 17.
Holy shit.
They lost to the Rams
Terrible.
by 17. They then beat the Jags, who missed the playoffs. They beat the Jags by 4. The Bears by 3.
Terrible team.
They beat the Texans by 14, which they have to go. That was at the Texans. They're about to go do that again. Then they beat the Jets by 17. And everybody is so high on the Browns. If there's a team, this is like the upset of the upset that everybody's picking, is that I think it goes normal. I'm talking myself into this as we speak. I've already picked my playoff bracket. This isn't how I've picked it. But legitimately, the Browns are... I think I'm talking myself into that the Browns are going to lose. Just because everybody's had this hive mind that, like the Browns are going to win it. Because the Texans are barely snuck in.
We'll see.
I don't see it.
We'll see. We'll see.
I'd love to see the Browns in the AFC Championship game, though, for the Chiefs.
Super fun for Deshaun Watson to make an AFC Championship.
Yeah.
Come out here,
You
you rapist. Deshaun Watson.
The fake. He also said this. I also said this has been the most boring Black Monday ever. I think we talked about this already. Arthur Smith fired.
Shocking. Whoa.
Somebody else got fired. Oh my God.
The Commanders head coach.
Commander Ron Rivera got fired, and the GM got fired there. I think the Panthers GM got fired as well.
They fired Frank.
But it's also like,
Yeah. Whoa.
yeah, it's also like nobody
Crazy
else.
development.
It's like Bill Belichick, they're like, maybe. I don't know.
He's gonna retire.
Which is just lame.
He's gonna be forced to retire, and then sign somewhere else.
And the Raiders are like, maybe. I don't know. We'll see what happens with John
They
Harbaugh.
They should keep that. The Raiders should keep that interim coach.
Yeah. Well, allegedly they're going to go after Jim Harbaugh.
Right.
And if they get Jim Harbaugh, then they'll fire him. But if
Which
they
sucks
don't,
for
they're
him.
going to stick with him. Jim Harbaugh is going to be the belle of the ball this year, by the way. I'm worried that's who's going to go to Los Angeles, by the way. Excuse me. All right. Last two. The fake Neal touchdown scored by the Saints is evidence enough that the head coach should be fired since he can't control his team.
He didn't choose that play, and Jamal Williams, who was a 17-touchdown scorer the previous season, had 0 touchdowns on the year. That was specifically for him. Do not overreact about it.
I thought Jamal Williams had scored.
Nope. 0 touchdowns on the year before that.
Really?
Yep. That's why they did it.
That's crazy.
That's the whole reason they did it.
Wow, that is the whole reason he did that. That's bonkers.
Yeah, it was just for Jamal, so.
You know what? Yeah, I'm all for him. He's cool, too. I like Jamal.
Yeah,
Williams.
it was Jameis Winston being a player's guy versus a coach's guy, so.
Yeah.
And you can see it from the reaction on the sidelines that everyone was happy about it, so.
Also, the AFC South will have the best win-loss record out of any division next year.
No.
No.
They still have the Titans.
You're an AFC North fan, dude. What? You guys just had, for the first time in since 1935, you had all 4 teams from a division finish above 500. And you, as the AFC South fan, is now saying, okay, next year, or the AFC North fan is now saying, okay, next year the AFC South is going to do that. No, man. One of those teams is going to be dog ass.
The Tennessee Titans are going to be terrible.
The Tennessee Titans might be bad. The Jags might be bad. The Jags, I don't know if they're going to figure it out.
Is Anthony Richardson going to recover enough to be good?
Right. The Colts could be bad. The Texans, they could all regress. The Texans and the Colts both overperformed where they should have been. And the Jags are the Jags, and the Titans are 5-11 and probably should get worse. They're going to lose. They're going to lose Derrick Henry. Yeah. So, Chief?
No.
I'm just kidding.
God, no.
Doesn't make sense. All right.
Dude's not going to be able to go upstairs later in life.
And that's it. That's it for all the hot takes. Wait, there might have been one more. Nope, that was it.
Cool.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Bang.
All right. Thank you everybody for the overreactions. I'm excited for next week's overreactions, and the next week, and the next week's. And then, after the Chiefs have won the Super Bowl.
Again.
Yeah, after the Chiefs have won the Super Bowl again, then I'm excited for the hot take special where we'll grade a bunch of the hot takes.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, all right. Let's keep it rolling.
Tap, 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 tap on the tablet.
Oh, wait. I know how to do this. Hup. There you go. Hup. Hup. All right.
There we go, folks. What's next?
What is next, Owen? What's next is our playoff brackets.
Oh, mine's spicy.
We're breaking it down.
I went full narrative on mine.
Well, let's go yours first.
It's beautiful.
For everybody watching on YouTube, if you're on Spotify, this is a great opportunity to here, put your arms down. Can't see it.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
You can't. So for everybody, this is always a good reason to watch the YouTube. There's some amount.
But
of visual
I'll
aids
voice
on
it out
YouTube.
for you. In the first round, Steelers Bills. I went Bills. Dolphins Chiefs. I went Chiefs. Browns Texans. I went Browns. Green Bay Dallas. I went Green Bay. LA versus Detroit. I went LA. And Eagles Bucks. I went Eagles.
You went Eagles.
Yep, because the Bucks are still bad. Even if the Eagles are bad, the Bucks are still bad.
The Eagles
They
are
scored
sliding,
9
dude.
points against the Falcons.
The Eagles
Against
are
the
sliding.
Panthers.
AJ Brown just got hurt.
It doesn't matter. The Bucks are
Jalen
not
Hurts
good.
just broke his finger.
Listen, I love Baker Mayfield as much as the next guy. They scored 9 points against the Panthers, man, in a must-win game.
I'm just telling you.
That is so bad. They're bad.
Did they win?
Yes,
Did
they
win?
won, but stop.
They might beat. Dude, did you see the Eagles?
It's like the Steelers, man.
The Eagles had a must-win game also. You know what they did? They lost to the
Yes.
Giants.
Yeah,
The sorry-ass Giants.
I don't care, man. The Bucks.
I know they pulled their starters in the first half. Still, ass.
Doesn't matter, man. Doesn't
Dog ass.
Doesn't matter. Second round, Bills versus Chiefs is how this would shape up, and I chose the Chiefs.
Chose the Chiefs.
Browns versus Ravens. I went Browns, baby.
Joe Flacco ends
Because
it for
the
him.
lights are too bright for Lamar after sitting for 2 weeks. We've seen this show before.
Dude, that would
We've
be.
seen this show before.
If this happens again, it'll be.
Dude, he can't perform in the playoffs. He's won
malpractice.
1 game out of 4 attempts.
It'll be insane.
So, yeah, one game out of 4 attempts for Lamar. There's the Super Bowl curse thing ends there. Then, on the other side of the bracket, Eagles-Rams is how I believe this would shape up. I'm correct. I didn't circle LA for some reason. But
Oh, yeah, that
I
is-
did choose LA.
So you picked, for the record, you picked 3 wildcard teams in the NFC.
Correct. The Lions just lost their second most important player and are frauds, so they will lose to the Rams and Matthew Stafford.
They did lose Sam Laporta. Is he out for the season?
Out. Done.
Did he tear an ACL? I never saw. I saw he went
Undisclosed knee injury.
down. Was that what it said?
They didn't say out yet, but he's going to be.
Damn. That sucks.
Well, yeah.
That sucks so
That
much.
does suck. That does really suck for Detroit. Unfortunately, they will lose to Matthew Stafford, who was taking his team to the NFC Championship game. On the other side, Packers, Niners. This way, see Truman, I have it set up for the narratives. So on the NFC side especially, the Lions are frauds, so they lose. The Cowboys get to end their season early to the Packers like they always do. And then the Packers get to lose to the Niners like they always do.
That is kind of funny.
So that way, our NFC Championship game will be LA versus San Francisco, and our AFC Championship game will be Chiefs versus Browns. The Chiefs will beat the Browns, forcing my Oklahoma friend to complain once again, and then the Niners will beat LA. Then we'll end up with the San Francisco versus Kansas City rematch, which of course the Chiefs will win and be the first time to go back-to-back, baby. It's so clear.
That isn't what you picked.
Sure it is. I didn't circle either of those Super Bowl teams
Why didn't you circle either of your Super Bowl teams?
because you didn't. Oh, but I did.
Didn't you send me yours?
No, I texted you a feeling that I had. I had a really bad feeling that the Chiefs might get blown out by the Niners.
To be fair, I will say I've had a bunch of feelings lately when we've been watching games, and none of them have been coming true.
That's cool. That's great.
My feelings do not know ball, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, but
There's
you're
been a lot of times where I'm like, oh, this would be a perfect time for Harrison Butker to miss this field goal, and then he drains it right down the pipes. I'm like, nah, you know what? No, I don't know.
Well, Truman, in the Super Bowl, the Chiefs' defense will expose Brock Purdy, and he will throw 2 to 3 interceptions, and the Chiefs will win. Yeah, so there you go. There's your playoff picture. Bills over Steelers, Chiefs over Dolphins, Browns over Texans, Eagles over Bucks, Rams over Lions, Packers over Cowboys, Niners over Packers, Rams over Eagles, Niners over Rams.
Interesting.
Browns over Ravens, Chiefs over Bills, Chiefs over Browns, and then finally Chiefs over Niners.
Fair enough.
First team in like 15 years to repeat. It's so obvious. This Chiefs team is just so loaded, It's so obvious.
Easy. It's like 10 years.
It's so obvious,
All right, that brings us to my bracket now. Okay, Chiefs. Let's start with the Steelers, Bills. Damn it, dude.
You gotta switch it, Truman. It's not switched on the.
No, this is switched. We just have very similar brackets.
Wait, you chose Browns over Ravens too?
Yes.
What?
Yes. All right, so Steelers, Bills. I pick Bills. Listen, the Steelers.
Liar!
Are trash.
Wow.
Chiefs, Dolphins. I pick the Chiefs. Browns, Texans. Listen, again, I just talked
the Browns
myself
to the AFC Championship game.
I just talked myself out of the Browns. I'm back. I'm still in on the Browns because I made these decisions before we talked about this show. But still, Browns. Now it goes Chiefs, Bills. I picked the Chiefs. I even going to Buffalo. I think another team that's been overhyped a little bit. I just don't believe in Buffalo.
Wouldn't
I
it be
think
funny if Stephon Diggs saw yellow and red confetti for a third time, and this time it's in his own stadium? And then that's when he makes a great schism and leaves the Bills in shambles.
That would be sick, dude. That would make me.
What if
you're a sick
head cannon?
Okay.
The Chiefs win AFC the divisional round in Buffalo, beating Stephon Diggs for the third time. Stephon Diggs says, "You know what? I've had enough." Calls Josh Allen a bum in the post-game press conference. Becomes a Kansas City Chief.
Stephon Diggs, you are a Chief, dude. Buffalo would hate that man forever.
And then the Chiefs become even more villains than they already are.
Damn. We'd be like movie villains at that point.
That would be so cool.
Okay, so Chiefs. So I have Chiefs over the Bills. I don't believe in the Bills that much. I legitimately don't. They
should have lost to us the first time.
Again, another team that I think everybody's overestimating. Another team that people are just having short memories where they're like, oh well, the Bills have been on a pretty good run lately. Yeah, they won 5 in a row, but also they should have lost to the fucking Chiefs, and they didn't score in the second half. It's just okay. It's fine.
We're good.
They kicked one field goal in the second half. Okay, and then I did pick the Browns over the Ravens again. Like you said, Ravens.
Lights too bright.
Just sat for too long. Which then brings us to Chiefs Browns. I picked the Chiefs. Listen, another AFC Championship game at Arrowhead. The Arrowhead Invitational is back on. It'd be so funny. Okay, we go up here. We go Cowboys. We go Cowboys Packers. Listen, I can't watch the Cowboys suffer again, and they've won games like this before. So give me the Cowboys. Rams.
We can watch them suffer again though.
Rams Lions. I picked the Lions. A Rams team. I think sometimes we miss the forest for the trees. Although losing Sam Laporta does hurts a lot.
I don't know if he's officially out yet. By the way.
No, he's not officially out. He's got an outside shot, according to Dan Campbell. We'll know within the next 48 hours, is what he said. Bucks, Eagles.
I'm
taking the Bucks.
You choosing Big Daddy B?
I think the Eagles are cooked. I think that bird is cooked, and especially if AJ Brown's out, especially if Jalen Hurts is hurt and maybe he doesn't play. Oh, they're so cooked. They are in trouble.
That's really tough for him.
And it'll be it could be trouble for Nick Sirianni. I don't think Nick Sirianni gets fired.
It could be like
an outside. If it's an embarrassing loss, there's an outside shot that you see Nick Sirianni gone.
It could be like a Blake Bortles in the AFC Championship game, Jaguars kind of situation.
Yeah, where they're just sorry,
they just crumble.
It's never gonna happen with you. All right, Lions, Cowboys, both two teams that would love to get to the NFC Championship game that haven't been in a long time. I'm going the Lions here again because if they're good enough to beat the Rams, they're good enough to beat the Cowboys. Although that's probably wrong. Honestly, it's probably Cowboys Niners now that I'm looking at it. But listen, I don't change because I'm not a flip-flopper.
Respect.
Niners, Bucks, I picked Niners. Niners are better than the Bucks.
Chiefs-Niners rematch, baby.
Niners, Lions, I picked the Niners. Niners are better than the Lions. Chiefs, Niners, I'm going Chiefs. If we're picking the Chiefs to go this far, it's a fucking Chiefs podcast, dude. Listen, the Chiefs aren't bad enough yet. What if they don't turn the ball over?
What if MVS catches a pass?
If there's 0 turnovers in the postseason, the Chiefs are Super Bowl champions. I hope you understand that. I hope you guys understand when the Chiefs don't turn the ball over in the postseason. That you heard it here first. That's how they're going to win the Super Bowl.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're just not. We're a Chiefs podcast. I'm sorry, buddy.
We're
I'm sorry,
biased. We're biased. I'm biased.
Yes, absolutely.
Besides, Brock Purdy's a fraud anyway.
Yes, I agree. I'm with him. I'm here to support him.
FAU wants his revenge for his sophomore year for his freshman year when he didn't play a game and Brock Purdy kicked the Skylar Thompson-led Cats out of bowl game contention in his freshman year. He's still pissed about that.
By the way, Washington has kicked a field goal. They're down 7. Dude,
yeah, no.
go Dogs, honestly. I'm all over those Huskies.
Yeah, I heard this on 610 today. They were saying that this might be one of those years where we go, how did Michael Penix not win the Heisman?
Yeah, absolutely.
So
and you'd be like, who was Jaden Daniels? Review our season-long picks. All right, it's the final total. Don't look over there. Don't look over there.
I'm not. I'm just lifting my hands up.
Oh, my God. He looked over there.
I didn't. I'm just holding my hands up. I
All
promise.
right. Week 18. Oh, no. It was all coming down to this.
Yep.
The group. As a group, we went 6-10.
Damn.
Not our best showing.
Rough. Well, because we didn't know if starters were going to play or not. So the last week of the year is always the toughest.
Yeah. The guest went 7-9. You went 9-7.
Yes, of course.
And I went 8-8.
Get in there.
Which means for the season. In last place. The guest.
Get him out of
The
here.
guest, sadly, sorry guys, he went 150 and 122.
You know what I blame that on?
It's very good.
I blame that on one person. I blame that on Adam.
Adam, you picked Carolina Panthers to win 10 games. You fucked them. You fucked the guest, Adam. Well, next time I tell you to honk shoe on somebody, you better fucking honk shoe.
You better get out your little hat with the ball on it and your striped socks.
You better get ready to speak me.
You better get ready to speak nightgown, buddy.
You better learn how to speak candlestick on a little plate that you hold.
You better learn to speak warm milk, buddy.
Yeah.
Sorry to clown only you, Adam, but the Panthers at 10 wins is crazy, bro.
You deserve it. You deserve it. I'm not sorry.
I hope he listens to this episode and has a good laugh about it.
Yeah.
Because it's really not that deep, but I am blaming you. However, the guest still positive on picks before the season, dude.
Yeah, we're actually all very close. As a group, tied for second, 152 and 120.
What, you tied with the group?
Yeah, I tied with the group. I also went 152 and 120. Owen, first place, 154 and 118.
It's close.
That's so close.
6 games?
2 games. What?
Well, but yeah, sorry, but
that's 4 games separating you and the guest.
That's wild.
Crazy. 4 wins, 4 losses, but obviously
we're so good at this.
That's actually pretty cool, honestly.
158 and 118. Is that a 60% win rate?
158 divided by 272. 58% win rate.
I'll fucking take that. On preseason picks where we don't know how good anyone's going to be? Come on, get in. Get in there.
We're all over 55%, which I think.
Yes.
Speaking of which, going to an Islanders game.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, dude. I'm jealous.
I'm hyped. I'm excited. Boss was cool with it.
That's super fun.
I said, hey, it's free for me to change my flight. Can I just go down there early? He's like, yeah. It's like, cool. All right, sweet.
Cool.
Betting Owen, 5-team parlay.
Choked on the first leg.
Yeah. I can't believe. I think I want to say I'm gonna go back and listen to it, but I want to say I even was like, why are you picking the Ravens? I think I wanted to not let you pick the Ravens, and I let you do it.
Well, I figured that their guy who started a bunch of games and their backup would be less ass. Unfortunately, idiot.
You fucking moron. You absolute buffoon.
Whatever, dude. Whatever. I'm going to review that, by the way. I want to look at that real quick.
DraftKings Sportsbook and Casino.
Let's look at that parlay real quick. Yeah, my Tottenham one's missed too, unfortunately, which kind of sucked. Yeah, 3-2. Falcons lost. Ravens lost. Jets, Packers, and Bills all won.
All right. Ready for your...
That would have been an awesome parlay. What a shame.
All right, Owen. This is the big time.
The NFL playoff 5-team parlay. All right. I will allow some collaboration on this one, Truman.
Okay.
So we're going to go Chiefs. You can get it at value, minus 185.
I got it minus 192, actually. But, yeah, fair enough. I'm on DraftKings.
Okay.
Way.
Then we're gonna go Packers. What do you think? What do you think? You don't like it?
I hate that. I hate that pick.
All right. Well, why don't we go through this together? Huh?
Let's
Because
go
there's
Bills.
only
Go
1,
Bills.
2, 3,
There's only
4,
6
5.
games.
Yeah, there's only 6 games.
Let's go Bills.
Let's go Bills.
Let's get that one knocked out, right?
Okay. There's only so many choices, dude.
Oh man, this is really awful, huh?
This is hard. This is the hardest parlay of the whole year.
The Browns are favored at -155. That
On the
blows my
road?
mind. Are we talking ourselves out of the Browns? That's the question.
These are all going to be tough choices, no matter what, for this specific one. I want to go Bucks. I feel like the finger is going to play a factor, unfortunately.
I like Bucks. I like Bucks there. I'm going with you.
I feel like that's the one we're
That
going to
adds
look back.
value.
I feel like the one we're going to look back and be like, idiot.
No, it's going to be one of these next two.
Let me go
that we look
Lions.
back on. Lions over Rams?
Yep.
Even with Laporte out?
Even with Laporte out.
Okay.
Going back on my own picks, but
This last one.
no, we go Rams. We go for the full value take. We go for the absolute soul crushing collapse that Detroit fans are used to.
Oh, dude. Oh, I can't. No, please, dude. I
Nope,
can't
too
watch
bad.
them be that sad.
Bucks, Rams, Bills,
Who did
Chiefs.
the Lions beat this week? They beat the Vikings?
Mm-hmm.
Damn it. I was hoping they beat like a team that might have been
Nope.
actually comparable to the Rams.
Nope. And then, so our last pick, we have to choose Packers, Cowboys, Texans, or Browns for this last one. Let me go with the offensive rookie of the year. Let's screw some brackets up. We're going Texans.
Damn.
At home.
This parlay, if this hits, we're Bezos, dude.
This is a cooker.
Chiefs, Bills, Bucks, Rams, Texans. On FanDuel, that's plus 2250.
On MGM, plus 2198.
It's actually pretty close, honestly.
But I have an odd boost token, so it's plus 2923 for me. MGM always has an odds boost
Let
token.
me make
for
sure I
me, man.
don't have any free boost or anything on here. I assume I don't.
It's $40 in winnings on MGM. So
NFL playoff brackets. We could just we can
I'm not doing one of
get
those.
free bets on DraftKings.
Hmm.
All right.
I still
Bro,
made
you
money on the.
literally just did. What do you mean you're not going to?
I still made money last weekend though. By the way, I bet Chiefs on the money line, free money.
I bet KU when they were down against TCU was only up 1 and KU was only.
And
like
you bet them on minus whatever on the money
like
line.
195,
Free.
and I was like, yeah, free. That's free. Allen Fieldhouse, no way.
You'll never believe this, but they got a close call at home. That was less than a 50-50 shot of it getting called.
All right, to put a $5 on it to win 117.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Owen.
Where my mom cooks, where chefs cook, where I cook.
DraftKings. All right, which brings us to our final topic for the show. I think you're gonna like this one. This is in honor of Peacock. Guys, catch the NFL game now streaming on Peacock. Hey, if you guys want 50% off your Peacock subscription, use code Dahm. That's true. It won't get you 50% off, but you
For
you
0%
really,
off.
you can really want it, you know.
For 0% off, you can get an error message in the discount
Use
code.
code Dahm. If enough people use code Dahm, that's true. They might be like, dude, we should get a code going. So please, just put it in just for us.
Give it a
it's
go.
like I assume it's like Fortnite creator codes, where if you guys put us in the item shop, you know,
Hey.
on Peacock. All right, here we go.
Yep. You want me to go first?
Yeah,
I
I'm
already
ready.
go.
All right, so top 5 things streaming on Peacock. We're not going to count football.
Okay. No football.
Obviously, the Chiefs stream on Peacock number 1.
Only TV shows and movies.
Yes.
Okay. I'll go.
All right.
Number 5, New Girl. I haven't seen more than a couple episodes, but it is funny. I will consider watching it because my brother says it's really good.
That's the one we're watching after Friends.
Oh,
We're
you're going
we're
the
in
sitcom?
final season of Friends.
You're doing
We're doing
sitcom
New Girl
rotation.
next.
Have you seen Office yet?
This is like Tina's ones that she likes. Neither her nor her are like big on The Office.
You should watch. It's funny.
You got to get through the first season. I hate shows where it's like
The first season is still funny.
Just keep
Michael
going.
Scott just has less hair. Number 4, Fight Club. Found that on Peacock.
I did see that one.
Banger movie.
saw that
If
on
you
there.
haven't seen it, watch it. It's good. Number 3, Yellowstone.
I know people are big on Yellowstone. Have you watched the Yellowstone?
Fuck no. I haven't watched a single episode of it. I know it's good though. And I've seen clips on TikTok.
All right, keep going.
Number 2, after I watched this movie, it's an amazing movie. It might actually crack my top 10. The Pursuit of Happiness.
That's a good one. That's a
So
good one.
good. Cry every time. Will Smith, didn't he win an Oscar for that? Or no, he didn't.
No, he didn't win an Oscar.
But he was up for contention.
He won an Oscar for King Richard.
Right.
Another great performance.
Pursuit of Happiness, by the way, spelled wrong. Funny.
I'm interested to see what your number one is. I'm worried we have the same number one.
Is it The Office?
No.
Well, I have The Office at number 1.
Oh, Office at number 1?
Yeah.
That's fair. I know a lot of people are big on The Office.
We said no live sports.
I know it's upsetting that. Oh, I know. I know a lot of people are upset that I'm not going to have The Office on this list.
Well, yeah. Well, on my list, if we included sports, it would be obviously number 1 Tottenham for frequency and number 2 Chiefs because.
Yeah, say Premier League on Peacock, kind of fun. I'm surprised. So you do have Peacock.
Yeah. Well, my parents have Peacock, and so I have Peacock.
Right, me too. Yeah.
I mean, come on, guys. My parents have more money than me, and it doesn't cost them any money to give me the password. I'm in the family.
That's fair. All right.
Just like it actually is more beneficial for my insurance to be under my parents for my car.
Do you know what that sounds like to me?
What?
It sounds like when you connect to your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account, you get a free sub called Prime Gaming. You can use that on your favorite content creators on Twitch. Could be like me. Could be like Owen. Could be Notice the Z. He's around here every now and again for the Bengals Bite. Just something to think about.
What a segue. That's incredible.
Thank you.
Well done.
While you're here, also think about joining the Patreon. Patreon.com/OpenDisaster. Shout out Aaron, Joe, Skylar, Dylan. Mailbox Kansas City opening soon in the Iron District. There you go. Like, comment, subscribe, rate, answer the question on Spotify.
Text, tweet.
Yeah. Put a sign in your front yard that says, listen, Dahm, that's true.
Hey, I've been saying this. Steen Dahm 2024.
2032. We can run for president.
Oh, yeah. We should do that.
Yeah, I'll find. I got to find some time.
Yeah, well, don't worry. We can be co-mayors.
Okay, here's my top 5. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Number 5. And this is one that it reminds me every time I see. It's another show that I've seen on TikTok that I go, oh, it's so good. And also I see shows that are like knockoffs of it, and I go, oh, this is so interesting. Number 5, House.
Ooh.
House is so good to watch. It's so fun to watch. Honorable mention, New Girl. I associate New Girl with being on Hulu because it's on Hulu also. Wow. So I didn't really count it. Unless it's no longer on Hulu because it's on Peacock.
I don't really watch TV, so.
Fair enough. Me neither. Not really. Number 4. This is a movie that came out this year, but I recommend everybody should have watched it. You especially should have watched it around Christmas time, but you should watch it now.
Die Hard?
Very good. Number 4, The Holdovers.
What is that?
It's got Paul Giamatti in it. Listen, you should watch it. It's great. It's about like found family. It's very good.
Okay.
Number 3, Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Yeah, I didn't know that was on Peacock. I've heard that's good.
Great television show. I saw that on there.
I've seen clips of it. R.I.P. the one guy.
Yeah, dude. R.I.P. Holt. Sucks. Number 2, Happy Gilmore. Dude. Happy Gilmore's on there.
I'm sorry, dude. Happy Gilmore isn't in my top 3 Adam Sandler movies.
What's your top 3 Adam Sandler movies?
Uncut Gems.
Oh, come on. We can't count. Oh, it's not an Adam's. Listen, Adam Sandler's in it. So, yes, it's an Adam Sandler movie. There's no way. That's a movie that Adam Sandler appeared in.
So
when you say Adam Sandler movie, there is a certain
so
kind
would
of
you
movie
also
that comes
would
out.
you also say that 50 First Dates doesn't count either?
50 First Dates, I would almost count it. I think I'd count 50 First Dates because that's kind of, I would say it kind of does a gabagoo a little bit sometimes.
So my top 3, Waterboy.
Okay, yep.
Grown Ups 1, Grown Ups 2.
That's where I knew you were
going. I love Grown Ups, man. Come on, dude. You can't not.
It's dumb fun.
It's so fun.
Number 1.
Rob Schneider.
Rob Schneider is a carrot.
A carrot.
A
kindergartner.
Probably number 1 Adam Sandler for me, I think, is probably Happy Gilmore. Number 2 is probably Waterboy. Number 3.
You of all people are passing up on Billy Madison?
I'm thinking about Billy Madison right now.
Okay.
Is that the one with that's the one where he goes back to school?
Yes.
I think that might be my number 3. Chris Farley, and that is so funny.
Because that's the prepare to feel pain when he's doing dodgeball.
Yeah, right, yeah. That's assault, brother.
That's assault, brother.
Yeah. I know a lot of people like, God, what's the Big Daddy? I know a lot of people like Big Daddy. I've seen people have support for that. So number 2, Happy Gilmore. Number 1, this movie, I've watched it a couple times recently. I've watched it, I've started and stopped it a couple times.
Can I guess?
Recently. Yeah.
Is it the Black Klansman?
It is not. Although, man, I did see that. I want to throw an honorable mention to Black Klansman.
It's a pretty good movie. Adam Driver kills it.
Yeah, man. I've seen that Adam Driver clip of him saying the N-word. Man, he says it. Jesus Christ. He says it with a lot of...
Yeah, I like a character who really gets into the role.
Yeah. Well, it's like I think I might be... It might be Dave Chappelle. Somebody has a joke about Leo saying it in front of Jamie Foxx and Samuel L. Jackson, and him just like knocking it out of the park when he says it in Django Unchained.
Yeah.
And it was like, damn.
And people are like, dang, he might be racist.
Oh no, it's Roy Wood Jr. That's who does a comedy bit on it. It's so funny, but you should watch it. But just like talking about it, but
saying the N-word in front of those two guys, that's crazy.
But Adam Driver, says it. I mean, jeez,
it's bad. It's bad.
And part of it is that he's not. Really...
Adam, your line was "Get out of here."
yeah. All right. Number one, a fair amount of rewatchability because like it's essentially just a bunch of fucking like it's a movie you can put on the background because it's essentially just a bunch of clips that were supposed to be like hit and they hit big on TikTok too. Number one, Wolf of Wall Street.
That's a good one. I haven't seen that movie ever, actually.
You could post Wolf of Wall Street in 3-minute clips. And it's just insane set piece, and it always is interesting.
You know, I've never seen that movie.
What?
Never.
Have you not?
Not all the way through, no.
It's just a lot of fun. It's well shot. It's like
I've probably seen half of it in clips.
Because Martin Scorsese was the director for it,
right?
And he shoots really beautiful scenes. But Wolf of Wall Street is just a lot of it is just kind of goofy, ridiculous. Crazy things.
The crazy stuff is that a lot of it has actually happened.
Right. And it's a lot of fun.
Well, a decent amount of it happened.
So a lot of things that happen are a lot of fun. So it's fun to have Scorsese shoot like a fun kind of film.
Yeah.
Because everything's just really
I saw that, but I couldn't put it on my list because I hadn't really seen much.
So number 5, House.
Which
number
is why
3,
Yellowstone made my list,
Number 4, The Holdovers. Number 3, Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Number 2, Happy Gilmore. Number 1, Wolf of Wall Street.
But I want to see Yellowstone. Each time I remember what's his face is in it, Kevin Costner, I'm like, why is he in that?
I know everybody loves Yellowstone. Again, another show. I don't think I have time for hour-long shows.
Yeah, it feels like Outer Banks to me, where I'm just going to be like, am I really going to watch this?
In my life right now, I just have time for half-hour shows because I can watch them before I go to bed. I don't have time to watch a 45-minute show before I go to bed every night.
I have plenty of time to watch them. I just don't because I prefer to scream on my computer instead.
League of Legends, League of Legumes. All right.
I'm done with playing League of Legends for the next 2 days, sir.
I like how you check the clock.
When the next rank season starts on the 10th at midnight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. So like once the 9th turns into the 10th, your boy's queuing up.
Yep.
I'm ready to cook again.
All right. So that'll do it. Guys, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. Wild card preview.
Yes.
Specifically the Chiefs wild card preview.
I know everyone was looking forward to the hot take special when the Chiefs had the bye week. Unfortunately, no bye week for the Chiefs this year, but
yes. But we can do it. You can just give us hot takes for the Super Bowl. So whenever we have the Super Bowl bye week, that'll be good.
That'd be fun.
Appreciate you. Appreciate you for
Still
being here.
13-10, by the way. I mean 13-20.
Yep. If you guys want to check us out, Twitter.com/Steam Machine, Twitter.com/OwenGoshDominant.
Twitch.tv/Steam Machine, Facebook.com / Truman.
TikTok.
TikTok.com/Steam Machine. Honorable mention to TikTok.com/Steam Machine 2.
Right.
Good content up there.
It's like Sten Machine. My twin sister has 1 million likes on TikTok.
Yeah, she's pretty. She's cooking. YouTube.
Yep.
Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. You can follow us both.
Yeah. Steam Machine, OC Dahm.
Just good. Yeah. Napster. Apple Music. Castos.
On the street. Find us. Kansas City, Missouri.
I got mixtapes.
Kansas City, Kansas. On the Kansas. Just walk around. We'll see you guys next week. Hopefully after a Chiefs W.
Yes, sir.